Like basically you just gain points by watching. Like what it means is that anybody who sticks around long enough gets to use them. So why not? You have 3,000 points, but you never used any. Well, I mean, I don't even know what options are there by default. Let's see. Highlight message. Open an emote. So on. These are kind of bland and boring. To come up with some good ideas. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the only ones, the only one you can use at the moment is the unlock emote thingy. It could work. Like, if you really want to use the paperboy emote, well, I guess you could do that. I guess you could definitely do that. Alright, so Daffy Duck. Demo is rolling, demo is rolling. Looks pretty cool, I'd say. Graphics ain't bad. Gorgeous. Yeah, I would say they're definitely on the better side. Better end of SMS spectrum. I like the animations. Let's start the game. Go with English, obviously. 1994. A late release. Daffy Duck in Hollywood. Alter difficulty. Medium. Let's go with medium for now. Oh. Can you... Oh wow, you can choose the level at the beginning. I chose the second one. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Jump. Shoot. Seems simple enough. Oh wow. It's Desert Strike. Alright, so we have a bubble thing going on here. Game looks great. At least from a visual standpoint. Seems to play fine as well. Those are my initial impressions. Okay, so it's a one-hit kill. No hit points. The start you go if you die. Or to the last checkpoint. Don't know if there are checkpoints throughout the levels or not. Imagine there are. Oh wow. That's all, folks. Alright, that's all, folks. There's nothing more to see here. Please, scatter. What? No continues? Oh, wow. No continues. Okay then. Okay then. I see. Well, let's give it another shot. This time let's start from the first level. Okay. You'll need to go through here. Oh, there's a pointer. Missing something. Oh, wow. I didn't die. Okay, now I'm dead. It's cool. I might consider lowering the difficulty somewhat. Not sure what it affects exactly though. Like the enemies can't get any stronger. Right? Oh wow. Those slopes. Gotta watch out for those. Watch out for the slopes. The ending. Yeah. Or maybe the number of lives you have, or okay, so you can't jump, you cannot jump if you're on a slope. Let's try the easy mode. See what it's like. I don't understand, like when Rasmus picked this game for me, I said, okay, the game sounds good. Like I think it's gonna be good. Then he said, trust me, it's not. I don't get it. Like, yeah, the game seems pretty tough, but the overall quality, my gut reaction here is pretty damn good. Game looks great. The controls seem to work just fine as well. Oh, so now I do get to go through that? Wonder what changed. The difficulty? Maybe I have to do less. On easy. Okay, that's pretty good. If you can look up and down. That's actually really nice. This one is still closed though. Giving an indicator to go right. Hey Rasmus, there you are. Hey Whitey Snakey, what's going on? Okay, so before we get too deep into this game, Rasmus, can you explain why you said this game is not good? Like, is the game gonna get much worse later on, or what's the joke? Is it because the difficulty? That the reason? Fact that it's trolly? Because quality-wise, this seems quite good. Just wait, you'll get it. Okay, so the game is about to change later. Or maybe it's about the difficulty. Joke is you're despicable. How do you pronounce it? Despicable? Despicable. Despicable. That's a difficult word. Maybe. Ooh, I'm dead. That's Daffy saying, is it? You know, here's the thing. Like Looney Tunes, or Daffy Duck, or Looney Tunes in general, I don't think I've ever seen it with its original voiceover. Oh fuck. I think when it used to come out on TV back in the day, I mean it's not coming out anymore, but when it used to show on TV, it was always dubbed in Finnish. I wouldn't know. I bet Artu watched sock puppet shows when he was a kid. Yeah, we didn't have any better here. Like, what do you expect? We got to watch sock puppet shows once every month on Sundays for half an hour. That's all we got. And we were 100% content with that. Kids these days with their Looney Tunes and shit. Sounds like a common theme around the North regions. Yeah. It's not just us. Also Sweden, Norway. You know how it is. Alright, so I shouldn't go there. I get it. I get it. So... supposed to collect something here, I guess? Collect something. Hey Jiggy! What is this, a real game? Well, I mean, there's stuff happening on the screen and looks like I'm controlling it. At least I think I am. Or maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's just a dream. Could be. Maybe I have to get there. Go up there, see what's going on. Nope. Okay, maybe there's another route. We'll see. Jiggy, are you trying to say Bitbot wasn't the real game? Man, Bitbot was amazing. Everything you would ever want from a game. Okay, so maybe I have to kill some certain enemies to be able to proceed. Up-a-da-boom. Up. Good graphics, sound control. Artu is wondering what the catch with this game is. I definitely am. Like, at this point, 30 minutes in, I guess the only downside is the fact that it's quite hard. The fact that you die from one hit, but that's all I can think of at this point in time. Seems like a well-made game, yeah. I mean, should I be worried? Catch indeed. Something's amiss. Okay. Gotta be the difficulty. Can't think of anything else. Like the music as well. The music is very catchy, very uplifting. It's got the very HAL style of touch to it. Many European games sound like this. I don't really know how to describe it. It's got this certain type of effect. You know what I'm saying? That you really don't hear anywhere else. I think it must be a certain instrument that they really like using. Arpeggios out of the ass. Tremolo bloops. P64 composer. Mixture of all of them. Ooh, okay, so... Oh, wow. That's kinda nice. Yes. Alright, it only works for a certain while. Okay, I'm taking hits here. Be careful. Alright, so you can get like one hit point, which is the bird. The best way to make the PSG sound good due to it only being 3 square waves. Well, there's a technical explanation. Don't really understand anything about that, but I believe you. Oh, wow. Okay, so the second level is now done as well. No sine or triangle wave. I believe you. I'm getting those letters. Maybe I have to collect them all. Maybe this game is a collectathon. And that's where the bullshit comes from. Good to see that. Good to see that. Power-up system is interesting. Like, you can only have one power-up at any given time. It's a little glitchy because you don't always see what power-up you have. Looks like. Have I played Alien 3 yet? Oh yes, I have. Alien 3's soundtrack is amazing. It's really kick-ass. The game itself is not half bad either. It's not amazing or anything, but it's very playable. I like it. Yeah, it's basically a trick making rapid individual tones sound as if they're a chorus of multiple tones. Yeah, I just wonder why it's so commonly used in European / PAL games. And oh wow, that's a nice idle animation. A little bit of juggling. Oh wow, really good. And not so much with NDSC games, let alone Japanese ones. Maybe it's just a question of style, I guess. I think it's probably because a lot of composers got their teeth on hardware with extreme limitations. Even people who came later would have been influenced by that, if I had to guess. It's a reasonable explanation. Maybe Europe has the best musical heritage. It could be a number of things, just wondering, I guess. Ooh. Tim Follin did some crazy shit on the Spectrum. No, I mean, I do love this type of music. I love this style. I've always loved C64 music, and that's exactly what this type of music reminds me of. C64 tunes. Even though that's not the correct term, looks like. Ooh, that's rough. And that thing isn't really even capable of playing tones. I mean, yeah, neither is like a PC speaker. Oh wow, I'm dead. Okay, I'm not actually completely dead. Not just yet. Of course, you're not wrong. The C64 was a very popular platform. It was. It definitely was. Especially around here. They even called it the computer of the Republic back in the day. That's how they advertised it. Around here, at least. The funny thing is, people still compose a lot of C64 style tunes on Amiga, despite the Amiga being capable of far more complex sound. Oh yeah, like it had the capability of using the mod music files, and it had the sound chip. It had the dedicated sound chip. Uh-huh. I don't know what happened. Did I die because of idling? Come on, that can't be right. I must have been just standing on a wrong spot. That must have been most unfortunate. Come on. Crack throws. Yeah, the original Speccy had the same beeper as a PC. You can make sample waveforms with techniques. Yeah, I remember back in the day, experiencing some really impressive tunes using just PC speaker. Like obviously, yeah, there were the you had your beep, which was like, okay, that's not good. But the same type of music I'm hearing here, like actual music, maybe it was the same technique. I don't know. Obviously, you couldn't have both music and sounds at the same time unless you were really really clever about it, like inserting those sound effects in between the music. But in some games it was pretty impressive. PC beeper, it's 1 bit. Yeah, it's 1 bit. Okay, let's go ahead and start from the 3rd level this time. Spectrum would rarely even beep, more like click or maybe scratch. I guess you are right. It was more like a scratch. It's just a scratch. Just a scratch. I've never even seen a Spectrum in real life, by the way. I only seen it being emulated. I never knew anybody who had a Specky. Would be really interesting to see one in the wild, in action. Surprised some Russian ones didn't make it over to Finland. I mean, yeah, I suppose it was a thing around here as well, to some extent, but it never got around the same popularity as C64 did. Like everybody had either an Amiga or a C64. At least everybody I knew. Hey Brigand, what's up? Oh, okay. So you can only grab these for only so long. I see. Okay. Super Hangout for the Specky looks awful. It looks like you're driving on mustard. Well, to be fair, it's just an 8-bit console and a very primitive one. Just the fact that some arcade conversions even exist on the system is a small miracle. I remember watching some YouTube videos some time ago about about Specky conversions, and I think it mentioned some really good ones. I don't really remember what those were exactly, but I remember being quite impressed by some of them. I think Turrican 2 was on Spectrum. I think it looked decent. Like it's not all about the graphics, it's obviously mostly about the gameplay. Like, people praise Enduro Racer Specky over the C64 one. Well, there you go. I can definitely see that. That some games, like, of course, C64 is much more capable, but it all boils down to playability at the end. Obviously. No? Okay, I'm missing something. Oh, wow. I think I have to kill all those weird blue guys. before I can proceed. Maybe that's the ideal in this game. So many games back then were made for like 8 different platforms too. Oh yeah. But I do understand that. Like if you had a console, any console back in the day, you would want to have you would want to get in on that latest the latest hyped game, no matter how bad it looked. Like if you had a Spectrum and you wanted to play Turrican, for instance, you got that. You got the specky version, of course. You didn't care. I liked it on C64. Has great music too. So you will have a quite different development conditions for different platforms, different teams, budgets, etc. Yeah, but it's not so different. Well, okay, I was about to say it's not so different nowadays. Well, yeah, nowadays it's completely different because there are only like 3. Okay, there are 4 platforms. There's the PC, obviously. You got your PS4 and your Xbox One, and all these 3 are basically running on the same architecture. I'm not so sure about Switch. Is it running on the same architecture? I mean x86. I think it is. Not 100% sure. Maybe it's not because it's more like handheld. I don't know. I guess you could look that up. But yeah, it's much more simpler. It's much more simpler. But like. If you only have to go back like 2 generations or 3 generations, and you had to deal with basically the same stuff. Hey, it's saying go up, but oh wow, I'm dead. I mean, things haven't changed in the sense that development conditions are more indicative than the platform itself. What do you mean by development conditions? You mean like the limitations and of the platform and so on? Most don't make games today, so that's a change. Only storefronts with the game hidden in there somewhere. Okay, so looks like the arrow or the finger pointing you towards the correct direction. It's a little misleading. I guess it wasn't false because it was showing up, and I guess in a way it was up. It was above the door. So you have to kill all those guys. Looks like Switch runs on an ARM CPU. Okay, yeah, that would have been my second guess. Because usually handhelds, like it doesn't make any sense to use an x86 architecture on a handheld because it consumes so much power. Yeah, I prefer Platoon and Buggy Boy on C64 over Amiga. Just like the Amiga version isn't automatically better than the C64 version of a game. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It comes down to having... Oh yeah, I just mean a game isn't automatically better just because it's on a more powerful hardware. Yeah. It comes down to having the resources to make use of the platform's capabilities. Which runs the same Tegra as the Shield, Tegra 1X or whatever. What is it? No, I mean, yeah. Like, I guess you could come up with numerous examples of that happening. And you don't even have to go all that far back. Like for example, back in the day when the generation changed from I don't remember the exact numbers, but from Xbox/PS2/GameCube era towards the next one, so PS3, Xbox 360, and so on. There were quite a few games that were definitely better on the old hardware. Splinter Cell Double Agent comes to mind, for instance. I used to play that game. It was actually a completely different game on the original Xbox. Just an example, but... Silent Hill Collection. Oh, you mean the Xbox 360? Silent Hill Collection? I haven't played that. But I used to play the second one on PS2. And I also had Silent Hill The Room on the original Xbox. That's the worst one. Okay, so what's the issue with the collection? I do have it on my 360 now. So what's the issue? Played it on PS3, which is less buggy. Okay, so that's the problem, bugginess. Konami got flooded. The list of source. Oh, so they had to reprogram it. Is that it? Team Blue Point or whatever they are called had to work with basically nothing. Okay, so they made it. So they made the games completely from scratch. That's what you're saying? They're gonna patch the 360 version. PS3 did get some fixes. I see. Why couldn't they patch it? Like... 360 definitely supports patches. Many games used to have patches. Or was it the licensing thing? Let me guess. If I collect Daffy Duck, all the letters I get an extra life. An extra dude. They were working from like earlier versions of stuff. I see. I see. So they had something. They had something, but very rough place to start from. So I think MS's criteria back then was more strict. Yeah, all the patches had to go through a very strict approval process indeed. Like they had some source access, but not from final builds. I forget. Ah, that makes sense. Right. Well, I guess that's good to know, because it's been, as I said, it's been sitting on my Xbox for a while now, and I've been thinking of giving it a go, but maybe I'll pass, based on this new information. Maybe. Game is actually that bad. It's a nice train wreck to try. Is it that bad? So they didn't like redo all the art from scratch or anything, but a major and obvious complaint is that the rendering is fucked. It's missing a lot of effects, making it look significantly worse than the original. Wow. That's quite an achievement. Like, I mean... I'm not saying the original, like the originals look bad or anything, but like, hey, they're from a previous generation, so you would expect them to look at least as good. I guess not. Like, yes, it has more pixels on the screen, sure. But it's missing fog, lighting, etc. I see. On 360 you may actually get stuck. So you might wanna look that up if you wanna go for completion. Okay. Alright, sounds like I might wanna give it a shot, just to see what it's like now, because you piqued my interest. Just to get a rough idea what we're dealing with here. But maybe I'm not gonna play those games with the focus of the goal of beating them or anything. The water effect with both is what I remember looked weird, just odd circles. And yeah, MS's policy for the 360 was that a publisher, you could do one title update at no cost. Okay, I didn't know that. But every title update after that had a $10,000 fee attached? Wow. Wow. I wanna say that's unheard of, but I guess it's not. I didn't know that. That's... wow. Maybe there were additional costs associated with certification, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, sure, but it's still up to them, right? Still up to them. I wonder what the idea about that was. Like, because they could definitely just go ahead and say, alright, patch to your... Patch as much as you like. Like, we don't care. Like, as long as it works, it's good. But maybe the idea was that they would try to, I don't know, improve the quality of the games in that manner. Like, kinda soft force the developers to make the games be bug free from the get-go. I don't know. Oh, how did it work out? Not so good. I didn't actually know that. That's quite interesting. Well, it's offsetting the cost of the additional traffic for downloading patches from MS's servers. Well, yeah, but like, come on, $10,000. Like, I do understand the fact that yes, it's gonna use the bandwidth, but like, even back in the day, what did bandwidth cost? Come on. There must be more to the story. Patch as long as you like, as long as it works. Too bad Microsoft doesn't have that strategy now. Okay, that's good. That's good. Bummer. Bummer, it doesn't work anymore. It's the certification process. I get that, but still. Aldarian1981, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. PS3 was free. Exactly. Like, the certification process is 100% under their or was under their own control. And I imagine it still is. Like, why wouldn't it be? I'm just trying to put my head around the reasoning. Like, why would they do that? The only logical explanation is to try to have some kind of, I don't know, quality control, like so developers wouldn't just release their games completely broken and release patches on top of patches on top of patches. But like part of the story definitely are the cost, bandwidth, certification, whatnot. But still, like 10,000. Come on, man. Microsoft don't charge for it anymore. Okay, well, maybe they've learned their lesson at least somewhat since then. They always want more money. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but isn't that kind of discouraging the developers from releasing new patches? Like, once you release the game, the biggest spike in sales is always in the first 6 months, right? Like, there are exceptions, but normally that's how it works. The game gets released, and you try to sell it as much as you can, as long as it's new. But after that, releasing new patches is like, I mean, it's a hit and miss strategy. Like, sometimes it might bring some new content, it might fix some previously broken features or functionalities that encourages buyers to buy the game even after its release or way after its release. But unless there's a major upside, like strictly from a budget or budget standpoint, why would you patch something that you have already released and sold? Like, strictly from a sales perspective, it's very short-sighted, yes, but if we're playing devil's advocate, all platform holders have a very strict certification processes for releasing games. Yes, I do understand that. It's always been that way. You know, since you need to collect the letters Daffy Duck, if you collect certain ones, you can spell out fuck. That's clever. Maybe we should aim for that. The Duxorcist. Scene 1. Now I have to hunt ghosts that look like robots? I mean, keep in mind the policy was put in place in 2005. Things worked quite differently then. Patching on consoles is still more complicated than on, say, Steam. Yes, of course. Of course. Like, yes, the fact that, I mean, yeah, the fact that they changed it eventually for Xbox One means that they realized they did something wrong. Like, because if they thought the system worked, why would they change it? Huh? That wouldn't make any sense. I guess it's good that they learned. The bottom line. Very discouraging, including game demos, yes. Stadia. I kind of want to try Stadia. I don't know. I mean, I can't really explain why. Maybe because it sounds like such a bad console in every single aspect. Pare de Amarella, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That's a nice exclusive I want. It has exclusives? Really? I didn't know. I thought it was all old releases. It'll be free eventually. Maybe at that point it will actually work. I'm not sure if it will be ever free. Like, why would they give away hardware for free? Although, I mean, in a way, I guess that's what... Oh, fuck. I guess that's what they are already doing with current generation of hardware. Because the way I've understood it is that Sony and Microsoft both sell consoles at a loss. I'm not sure if that's still the case. Doesn't require hardware, it runs on your web browser. Well, yeah, it's true. You don't need you don't need the equipment. I do get that, but like, isn't the whole idea that you can just buy this complete solution and you attach it to your TV and off you go? But I suppose most people already have some kind of PCs. That's like the biggest problem. The target audience for Stadia are folks that don't have any kind of PC or any kind of personal computer, be it a Mac or a PC or whatever. And they also don't own any kind of console, any type of console at all, on the current generation. How many gamers, and I mean gamers, exist that fit that criteria? I don't get it. I don't get it. Guld? Not anymore, I bet. What kind of game is Guld? It's just that currently the only way to get into Stadia ecosystem is to buy the Founders package. That's a Chromecast and a controller. I guess you are right. Like basically you're saying eventually they are gonna change it. I guess that makes sense. The whole idea is that you don't need any expensive hardware to still run AAA games at higher quality than consoles. Yeah, I know I'm kind of being an ass here. A little, so sorry about that. Like, yes, I do kind of understand, but like the people who don't own any kind of hardware like that probably don't care about the graphics all that much. Like, if you want to play AAA games and you don't have anything, I think an Xbox or a PS4 suits you completely fine at that point. But I don't know, maybe such an audience actually exists and I'm just misguided. So if there's anybody out there in the chat who owns a Stadia and likes it, I do apologize. It's not personal, but it's personal. It reminds me of Limbo/Inside. That was the idea. Right now it's $200 to play worse versions of games from a few years ago. Pretty much. They were almost supposed to be 2 tiers, a free and a paid one. They just haven't launched a free tier yet. Yeah, I mean, I suppose they shouldn't launch stuff that's not ready. I guess that's the bottom line. This is a cat. That's a nice looking cat. Nice looking cat. Say hello to the cat for me. Hey, psst, psst. Cat for me. Daffy the cat. Don't get me wrong, Stadia is a garbage product aimed at a non-existent market, at least in its current state. It is. It really is. But if somebody likes it, I mean, it's... Hey, whatever. It's... Oh, wow. Oh, I'm dead. It's not off my plate. It's not off my plate. Speaking of which, you should get one, Rev. You wanna sponsor me? If you guys actually sponsor me into getting a Stadia, I promise I will go ahead and stream it. I will dedicate my personal life into streaming it for a while. Like streaming game. Oh wow, now I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm not dead. Ooh, that's a hard jump. Like streaming games from the network to your PC just to stream them further, like passing them along. What's that called? Forward streaming? Or Saturdays and Sundays Stadia stream, or SSS for short. I like that. I'm fairly sure you can get it outside the US for now. Maybe in a few other markets. I don't know how it works. I haven't seen it being sold anywhere, at least around here. But not only Stadia, I mean, the new Xbox and new PS5 are gonna be out later this year. So how about that? I'm not even gonna say I'm excited, because I'm not. I couldn't really care less. Like, the PS4 I have is getting less and less use every day. It's mostly gathering dust. It looks like my girlfriend is using it more than I am. Oh, I almost spelled fuck. Ooh, I'm only missing one letter. It's Daffy. Excited for 1080p gaming upscale to 4K. Right. Yeah, me neither. Don't think I'll buy one. It's also possible that Scandinavia would be among the first regions outside North America. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make too much sense into buying into a console these days anymore. Like if you already... Okay, that sounds bad. If you already have a PC, why would you invest in a console? If the PC is even remotely capable of playing newer games. And you don't even need to have a state-of-the-art PC anymore, like... Something like a 1060 will do just fine for 1080p gaming. Even you could get away for even less than that. That's just an example. Like almost all the exclusives tend to come out on PC nowadays as well. Like if yes, some games don't, and like my only reasoning would be like if you want to play the exclusive games immediately after they release, then I suppose, but at least she puts it to good use then. There's still a huge convenience factor for a console. Yeah, there's definitely a market for those, don't get me wrong. Like... Of course, the only thing you have to do is plug it into your TV, use the game, and off you go. Yes, that's true. But the experience is actually not that different with a PC anymore nowadays. Like, gone are the days when you had to configure your hardware, your IRQs and DMAs and you name it. The thing of the past. Like, Steam is almost the same thing. If you like, you don't even have to build a PC. You can buy a ready-made PC for yourself. You install Steam, choose a game, boom, done. So the convenience factor even is like a... I mean, it's definitely still more convenient, of course, but the leap is not as big as you'd think. Hey, Donkelex, I did beat Bitbot. Eventually. The day before yesterday. I beat it on Monday. I would absolutely agree that you can stick to only playing games on PC and miss out on a lot less than in time and history, sure. But I don't think that's synonymous with there is no point to owning a console. Well, okay, let's put it this way. There is some point. There is some point if you like, if you value the ease of use and over costs and quality. I suppose because it's gonna become more expensive eventually down the line if you stick to consoles. But I mean, I don't understand it. I personally don't understand it anymore. Hey, Ice Queen Zero. You're the pickable. You're the pickable. Fine, Daffy the duck. The Q-ROM, that's why you pirate. Same happens on console though. PS2 emu on PS4 is awful. I haven't tried it. My PS4 is not modded or anything. You can just steal a PC these days. Think of the savings. Yeah, you can get everything for free. How you doing, Mega Goat? Going on? You wouldn't download a car. That's what they say. I would. Given the choice. Oh wow, I am gonna die. Okay, I'm still alive. Barely. Just barely. Oof. Going is rough. Going is rough around here. I don't know where to go. Okay, there is one thing that's like that I do understand that might push people into buying a console instead of a PC is the fact that when you fire off a PC game, like even though yes, it's quite simple to just buy it on Steam and you install it and it's there, it's ready to be played. But sometimes you do have to fiddle with the graphical settings to find like the sweet spot. And for example, many games on consoles tend to run at 30 FPS. And if that's plenty for you, it's not as simple as doing the same. You can't replicate the, I hate to say it, but the 30 FPS experience on consoles as easily on a PC. Like if you if you limit the FPS to 30 on a PC, it's gonna look super jerky because of frame timing and whatnot. In most cases. So you need to have a beefier PC if you want to run on 60 FPS. So there is that. There is that. You won't be able to download Jade Raymond's Hot Next game because it will only exist on the Stadia zone. And what are you going to do then? I don't know. I am going to exist in the non-Stadia zone, I guess. I won't be able to play it. Fuck my life. I'm gonna be a sad man and look all those happy Stadia owners in the eye who are happily playing the Jade Raymond's Hot Next game. And I won't. Jesus fuck. Okay, it's an actual thing. So if you stay put for too long, you just get killed. Like that. What is she putting out? Probably the same she has in the last 10 years. Fucking nothing. Humankind Odyssey is nothing to go on. I can do without. Extra Rev, ask her what's in the works. Get us the scoop. Nothing particularly interesting, at least as regards the stream. Nothing stream related. Nothing worth repeating in that sense. This game doesn't have any continues. That's That's pretty rough. All right, let's take a look if you can get continues for this game or not. It would help so you don't have to keep restarting it. Daffy. Oh, I almost typed Daffy fuck. Almost typed Daffy fuck. What does that say about me? Alright. Well. Okay, there are definitely some kind of cheat codes. You have invincibility. Contributed by Ice Queen Zero. Oh wow. Well, hello there. It's you! It's you! Hey Sunahel. How's that game? The game is alright. It's quite rough, difficulty-wise, but the game itself is alright. Hey Turn7 Boom, what's up? Daddy fuck. Well, yeah, we could enable invincibility, but I think that's a bit much. We can do stage skip. But I guess it's almost the same. Press 2 during stage list to skip to the next set of stages. Alright, how about that? Let's go through the levels one by one, and once we've beaten a level, we can do a stage skip. Because that's basically the same as having infinite continues, right? No point in going back. Did we beat this level already? We did. So we're basically here at this point, I think. If you skip it, is it completed? I don't know, like, at least according to Game FAQ's page, this game does have bad and good endings. The bad ending is plenty for me. I would imagine you will get some kind of ending, even if you level skip. Will it be the best ending? I don't know, and I don't really care. But continuing from wherever you left off sounds fair enough to me. If we have the possibility, then why not use it? You care. I know you care. But who else? Who else cares? Or any other soul in the world who cares? And the question is, do we care if they care? It's simple. Sony sent Phil Harrison to poison Xbox, and then when they figured it out, Xbox sent Phil to Google. Fuck up Stadia. It's all connected. So you're saying it's a sabotage? They did it on purpose. Yes, I love when a plan comes together. Okay, I guess this is as far as we got. And we still need to get past this door. Still need something. Guess there's one more ghost somewhere. Gotta be. Can I make a jump? I can't. I guess there's another way. Okay, you can't touch those. Can't touch this. Actually even possible to get over this slope. Like it's so close, but it's so far. I don't think it's possible. Olta vaan saa tupakkia, saatana. No niinpä. Perkele platform. IM. Perkeles. Atanaper. Saatana. Hey, I know that word. It's the most important word. Only word you'll ever need. And I want to forget Atari. Come on! Why would you want to forget Atari? Atari's awesome! It's only a matter of time before they release a mini Atari 2600. Since there's even a TurboGrafx mini coming. Like they're releasing a mini console for every... Oh, okay. It's still just a... Oh. Set of hands. Floating in the air. Those have existed for decades. Have they? Atari Flashback? Have they? It's just me who's running late? Not the consoles? Well, it wouldn't be a first. I'm always late to the party. Always. In so many different ways. Oh, like 19 Atari Flashbacks. Oh, you mean those consoles, those joysticks you can just plug into your TV? You mean those? Fuck. Mine had a mini console and everything. Okay. Okay. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. The more you know. Interesting. Try to Google. I don't know, I kind of have a soft spot for those mini consoles. Like I played both NES Mini and Super NES Mini, and I like them. Like, just due to the fact that the controllers are so good. Like, yeah, I do understand that. I'm kind of contradicting myself. Like, I just talked about like there being no point in having a console because you can do the same on PC, and yeah, you can do the same on PC here as well. But like the aesthetics, like it kind of replicates the old experience in a weird way. At least those particular consoles, and Mini NES and Mini Super NES. I like those. I like them. Here is one variant. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, now that you mention it. Yes, I've seen those. I have seen those. Doesn't seem to be a very good one, though. 3.5 stars out of 5. Hey folk, what's up? Yeah, I think NES, Super NES Mini are good products. Yeah, they're good quality. They're made by Nintendo. They're original, so I actually wouldn't expect any less. Mine kind of sucked. A condensator fired. I see. Kind of interesting. They have multiple different mini Ataris out there, and not just one. AdGames makes them. AdGames makes trash. They are up to Flashback 9, but there are so many variants. Which one to buy? Enter decision paralysis. You know what's funny about internet ratings? The way they work is this. 5 stars equals there's only one rating so far. 4.5 stars is a great product or a great whatever. 4 stars is a good product. 3.5 stars and anything below is crap. Quite simple. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Get it. Oh, it's just another bonus room. Still need a way to get over that. PS1 Mini, that was something. But I heard it's gotten better. Like if you get one, like if you mod it, it's actually half decent. It's just out of the box. Like yeah, I've seen those reviews when it was released, and the fact that they opted for the PAL versions for the games instead of NTSC versions is beyond me. Like, hey, would you like to have the inferior experience or the better experience? I don't know. Good question. Gotta be something I'm not seeing here. I can't make this jump. I can't make this jump. 100%. Modding makes it better. It usually does, yeah. Modding makes everything better. Modding is life. Modding is love. Like we've talked about this, I find myself playing games less and less all the time on my spare time and just, you know, modding and configuring stuff. I find much more pleasure in that shit. Like when I was working with my RetroPie, the biggest pleasure I got was from installing all those emulators and like setting up all those pieces of artwork and setting up the ROMs and making sure everything is top notch and good quality and looking good. But actually playing, not so much. This level is third. This must be exit only. Can't make this jump either. Like my butt. Exit only. It would be kinda strange if your butt was enter only. to be fair. Shit comes out of my mouth. Is there a way to perform a super jump or... Hold on. Hey, you can run. You can run, you just have to keep the fire button pressed. Alright, maybe that will help. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I got it. I suppose the same works both ways, so I should be able to... Yeah, this is how you do it. Interesting. I wonder what's up ahead. Oh, there's one more. Okay, so in that case, it's good that we looked. There is that new Atari, which will probably come out after Atari has stolen all the money they can. Yeah. Get those profits in. Atari. Do it. Do it for the children. Oh, fuck! Nice one! Do I have to redo all that? Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to exit the level. Let's see if I have to collect those ghosts first again. Okay, I don't. Alright, that's good. Also, I think they only bought / sold the license. Atari, I'm pretty sure, has nothing to do with that. An extra life. Alright. Now we can go to the last level, at least on this set of levels. One ghost. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, it was only 2 ghosts. Only 2. That's fine. Funny, I still fail to see the bad quality in this game. This is the 6th level so far, and I still think this game is pretty good. Or what is it I'm not seeing? Because it's still coming at a later stage. Is that it? I still haven't seen it. How many stages are there? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think this is just the first set. But I already figured out the fact that you can use a level select in this game. So you can start from any level you like. So I decided to continue from whichever level we died on if we game over, so we don't have to keep redoing the same levels over and over again. But this is the 6th level, so I suppose I suppose the game doesn't let me continue until I've beaten the previous 4 levels. If that's the case, I'm gonna use the level select right here. Okay, that's exactly it. Let's reset the game. Let's use it. Alright, let's try to punch in the code. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right, start game. Maybe this is the main menu actually. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right, start game. Stage skip. Not sure how much I actually skipped here. Press 2 during stage select to skip to the next set of stages. Okay, maybe I'll have to press it twice? Give it another go. Nope, didn't work. Again. It didn't work. Didn't work. Let's take a look. It should work though. I think that should work. Right. Looks like there are 3 sets of levels, so that was the first set. Still not working? Hold on, was the stage select already active? Maybe it was. Saying stage skip. Right. I can't get the skip to work. Get the skip to work. Like, yeah, we could play this game 100% legit, but since this game doesn't have any kind of continues, it's going to take quite a while. Press 2 during stage select. Skip to the next set of stages. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to power off the whole console. Because it's saying skip. It's basically registering it, but it's not doing the thing I want it to do. Left, left, right, right, left, left, right. Start the game. Press 2 during stage skip. I'm pressing 2. But nothing's happening. No, wait! Hey, oh, hold on. It's working. It's working. Okay. I have to press 2 in the stage select. Ah, that's what it's saying basically. Ah, I'm an idiot. It's saying press 2 during stage select to skip to the next set of stages. Indeed. I am an fucking idiot. So here, this is stage select. There we go. Okay, let me use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Okay. We go. Robin Hood Daffy. Alright, so the targets are knights in these levels. Very danceable music, don't you think, Hells? Very danceable. Ooh, it's even more danceable now. Didn't expect that. I like the slowdown. I like that the music slowed down. Because it restarted. It looped. I think Sega should release a Master System Mini loaded up with Korean games. It would pull them out of their slump. Oh man. Oh man. You know what's funny? The fact that I would probably have to get one. Okay. I wouldn't probably have to get one. I would have to get one. Like 100%. We all know that to be true. Music is really good actually in this game. It is. SMS Minis in Brazil, but they have stopped making them. It's made by Tectoy, I assume. Everybody's favorite game company. And I bet it doesn't include Korean games. It's a bucket. I has a bucket. I has a bucket. It's a bucket of beer. Okay. Huh? I didn't take damage. I didn't actually take damage. The Brazil one probably loaded with CTO. Actually, what games are there? Or were there on the Brazil SMS Mini? Anybody have a clue? Just curious is all. What games did they choose to include? What? Okay, now I don't understand. What killed me? Is there actually a timer I'm not aware of? Is there actually a timer? A hidden one? Maybe? Like, I guess... Oh, okay. Hello. I guess that would explain it. Because the last times... Previous times when that happened was when I wasn't moving at all. So I figured it's because if you stop moving, you will get killed due to reasons. I don't know. They had so many variations. The game selection was okay. Okay, so there were actually multiple different SMS minis. Not just one. Give me some examples. There's this one SMS Mini loaded with 132 games. Oh wow, that's like every single NTSC game and then some. Can you mod it? But can you mod it? Does it blend? Will it blend? Okay, I suppose this game would be beatable even without level skips and stuff. Okay, I am dead. I am dead. I'm not bread, but I am dead. Like, if you learn the levels, yeah, you can beat it legit. It's gonna take some time, but you can definitely do it. He thinks. Game is a bit tricky, but you know what you have to do. Suppose it wouldn't take even that long. Old Alex Kid. Well, I mean, there are quite a few Alex Kids on SMS, actually. Or surprisingly many. I think 4? Maybe even 5? Okay. So, the hit does hurt you, but maybe the fact that I was running did the trick. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. That's bubble. Okay. I mean the actual bubble, not the Korean one, is good. Good. Okay, this is kind of handy. We don't even have to punch in the code. We can just move on to the next level, just like that. Rainbow Islands. Okay. I mean, well, to be fair, it would be kind of impossible not to fit any good games if you have 132 games to choose from. But yeah. Yeah, so you can kill that by running into it. E. Oh, why so fast? Quick look here. Toy. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this. Yeah, it's got these Mega Drive style controllers instead of Master System ones, which I do understand, by the way. Interesting. Good list of yogos. Yeah, I'd say. The pod is there. That's all you need. That's all I need. Why would I ever want anything else? 6-button controller from Master System. Hey, I'm using a 6-button controller. But only because the original controller sucks monkey fuck. We've all been there. Crap. Complete crap. Fucking hell. SMS Street Fighter 2 supports 6 buttons. What? What? Really? That I did not know. I always liked my mushy SMS controller until the D-pad started to fall out. Yeah, mushy is the word I would use. It's kind of lacking the tactile feel. That's what I'm missing the most. Like even if like the face buttons, first and the second button, they're okay. You can live with those. It's just the D-pad, if you can even call it a D-pad, that gets me. But it's never fallen out. I have 2 SMS controllers, I just don't like using them is all. And both of them technically work fine, in big quotation marks. But more than likely it was just cheaper to reuse parts from the controllers they are making for the Mega Drive system since they're compatible anyway. Understandable, I'd say. Yeah, one of my friends as a kid had a designated player 2 controller without the D-pad square. Yeah, that's also understandable. Like, this controller is like so much better. I guess you could argue it's not the original experience, but... Then again, you were able to do this, even back in the day, so... Although there are some games do exist that do not support the Mega Drive controller. Some games do exist for some reason. Anybody have a clue, by the way, why that is? Like I know at least Wonder Boy in Monsterland has issues with the Mega Drive controller, but what's the deal? What's the deal with that? How come? Oh boy. Okay, we're good. What the hell? Did Daffy Duck just shit in that bucket? I mean, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. Daffy Duck just shit in that bucket. I can't think of any other reason he would want to sit on it than taking a dump. But hey, ducks gotta shit too. What the fuck happened? Big bada boom. Open? Not open yet. Not open yet. This game controls perfectly, by the way. It's super responsive. And I love the fact that you can look up and down and it happens immediately. Like in most games, in most old games that had this feature, you had to look down or up for a while. Sonic, hello, for instance. But not here. Not here. Only thing you have to do is press up or down. It kind of adds to the responsiveness. Really good. Really good. Still fail to see the bad in this game. Fail to see the bad. Or maybe the joke is that it's not actually bad. The joke is just that I'm expecting it to be bad. I'm kind of waiting for it all the time. That's the joke. I fell for it. I got played. Played. Shut. Played. It's good. Alright, moving on. I really don't understand this level select thingy. Like, why is it letting you choose the order? Like, I mean, I guess why not? Salt and peppered. We are hunting small robot dogs. In the chunk. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Wow. That's really cool. He turned into a Kung Fu master. Wow. That's super cool. Look, like the game even has variety. I didn't even expect that. That happened completely unexpected. And it's still really responsive. Man. Is this game great or what? Like it's approaching that. What the fuck? You can also you can also throw shurikens now. That's cool. I think it's a power up though. Like it's almost approaching that magical feels like a modern game thing. In a weird way. Can't really explain why, but maybe it's just the responsiveness and like the playability aspect. Dude. I'm speechless. Why is this game so good? How come it does not suck? Sounds fishy. Okay, that's not the route. Not the route at all. Dude. Like, they didn't even have to do that. They didn't have to add any any complexity, any more complexity to this game. Well, I suppose the fact that you can just they swapped the bubble gun thing with physical attacks. Maybe it doesn't count as added complexity, but variety still. They didn't have to do that. I would have been completely content the way things were. I was expecting this to be super bad. No. That's the movie. That's the movie, man. Am I not funny? I'm super funny. Super funny! Like my initial thought was this game is gonna be good, but since Rasmus said it's not, he's just trolling me. He's trolling every single one of us. It's not bad. Like the only thing I would change is the difficulty. But even that is kind of offset by the fact that you can use cheat codes. But one thing that I would change would be the to maybe... Okay, maybe I would make the game actually linear. I guess it doesn't hurt that you can choose the levels, but it's just a weird design choice. It doesn't really add anything. But it doesn't really subtract from the enjoyment either. But yeah, maybe I would add infinite continues at least to the game. I mean, best would be not to have any type of live system at all, but maybe that would be a little too much to ask. Maybe email the devs a thank you. Wonder if they are still around. Dear devs, I liked your game. Signed, Rev. Oh, that was over. Please make another Daffy Duck game. Best regards, Rev. Huh? Oh, sorry, I pressed 2. I'm not gonna skip ahead. Not just yet. No skipping. Do them all. Like, these are the small moments in Master System Mania that kind of make it all worth it. When you actually find a good game amongst all the shit. Like, I don't think I would have ever played this game casually. Like, if you just had all the games lying around on an emulator or whatever, would you ever fire up Daffy Duck in Hollywood? I mean, maybe, but it sounds so meh. But it's not. Can't get over it. I can't get over the fact that this game is good. Can't enjoy a game. And I can't just enjoy a game. Even the games that are good, I want to complain about something. And here I'm complaining about the quality. Not even the lack of quality, but quality itself. I just cannot be pleased. And I. Also, maybe I would add some kind of bosses in this game. I'm basically making a sequel in my head already. Some kind of boss, some kinds of boss fights after the set of 3 is something you'd expect in a game like this. But I suppose the game doesn't need them. The game is good enough as it is, let's say. Daffy Duck 2 Judgment. Ends with an epic fight over a huge bit of lava. Hasta la vista! Baby! Perfect Daffy Duck impression. Chased by liquid metal Elmer Fudd. Yeah. Press the number 2 button again. Back. Wanna do that level first? I don't really get the helicopter and the paratrooping thingy. Whatever. Was this game made by Sega by any chance? I think it was mentioned in the title screen. I don't recall. Usually games of this quality are either made by Sega themselves or Nintendo. Disney. Sega or Disney. Probe show, so I guess they made it. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. I don't think they are. They can't be publishers. How can they? I don't think it would make any sense that Sega would develop this game and then Probe would publish it. So it must be made by Probe. But Probe makes pretty good games in general, don't they? RoboCop? The first one, it's made by Probe? Comes to mind, isn't it? I think it is. I think it's made by Probe. Probe did a lot of stuff for Acclaim. Think so? Yeah. I think so too. I love the fact that these throwing stars are like actual throwing stars. Only logical. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Okay, level's done. Not sure which version of RoboCop they would have worked on, but it's possible they did some computer version. RoboCop 3 may have been them. So it wasn't the first one. I think that's the most famous one. I don't think they were wholly owned by Acclaim, at least not to begin with. But as mentioned, they did a lot of games for them. Data East made the arcade and NES RoboCops. Okay, yeah, it might have been Data East. The logo looks a little alike. Little. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and the half century. Now we're chasing robot cats. Probe did make Alien 3. I guess you're right. Okay, and now we're back to the bubble gun thingy. Not to be confused with bubble gum thingy. Okay, you can't kill those guys, I see. At least not like that. Probe development. It's saying probe development, so it's made by Probe. Yes. This level is trippy. Like, they're basically reusing the same mechanics, only replacing the palettes. Okay, it's not a palette swap, it's a sprite swap. I'm dead. I only now realized you can also speed up the death animation if you like, which is a quality of life addition. Really nice. Nice. Very nice. Like, the whole game is really polished overall. I guess that's the word I would use. Very polished. Which is not definitely something you should take for granted with Sega Master System games. It's usually the complete opposite. Like, what usually happens is that the idea is definitely there. The idea is right. And the premise of the game is interesting, but the execution just falls flat. Not here. Very Polish. Very Polish indeed. Let's see if we can find the last Polish cat here. Really need it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Suppose that's the last one. Maybe. It is. Kill that. No, we can't. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Fuck. Ah. Oh, you can't kill it? Alright. Okay. I think you were able to kill that on the previous level. Not here though. You got it. Oh fuck. It is tough. Oh, cat. You're the only one. I go now? Yes, I can. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Oh, so those spikes won't hurt me. Okay, they kind of look like they would. But they aren't actual spikes. They're fake spikes. Only fake spikes. Might be already dead though. 私はもう死んでいる。Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand why they let you choose these initial 6 levels, but they won't let you move any further at that point. Like, why if you're granting the player the freedom of choosing the progression order, why not go all the way? Guess there's no reason. Yeah. Maybe they just didn't think of it. Oh. Fuck. Oh, it was an enemy. I didn't realize. It just looked like a blob of goo. Because that's what this world is. World of goo. Which is a nice little game, by the way. World of Goo. Ooh. Alright. Let's give it another shot. Ah! Falls down. Got it. Got it, game. Okay, that's good. Oh. Ghost again. Ghost of the past. Ooh. Last one. Oh, it's not a slippery slope. A regular kind of slope. Oh my god! Alright, let's try to be more careful. What the fuck? Okay, so they can appear out of nowhere. I have to be super careful. A little bullshit, but I'm okay with a little bit of bullshit. Alright. The level is done though. So we are moving on. Good. .3. We go. Ah! Fire rate of this gun is not too high. If we can find another... there we go. That one. Whatever it's called. Fairy? Bird? The bird? Is it a plane? It's Superman! Oh, there we go. Ah! Keeps chasing me. Whatever. Oh, no, 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 no! Blue Cyclo. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. This game is visually impressive when you compare it to something like Alex Kidd. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like it's night and day difference. Which actually is a prime example of the fact that SMS is very capable in right hands. Because this game is impressive indeed. Not just visually, but overall. This is a quality title, through and through. Oh, I have to grab that. I guess that's the idea. I didn't have to do it, but... Those guys. Alright, we're good. We're good. For now. Good reflexes. I'm a fucking ninja. Fucking ninja. That's what I am. God, gamer. God amongst men. So good. I'm so good, I'm almost ashamed of myself. Fuck you. Fuck you. So much about that. So much about that. Alright, alright. Those insta-appearing ghosts got me. That's fair. Gotta watch out for those, is all. That? I gotta say the music is not actually that fitting for this level. Actually sounds a little strange. Maybe that's just me. Nothing wrong with Alex Kidd. Depends on Alex Kidd. Which Alex Kidd we are talking about. If it's Miracle World or the Shinobi one. Yeah, nothing wrong. Anything else? I don't know. I guess Lost Stars is alright. But High Tech World is complete crap. Screaming Lost Stars is an affront to the nature. Ah! It's the best part. I should use it as my ringtone. Bold of you to assume I am not using it as my ringtone already. Fucking hell! Dude. What the hell are those even? Do they grant me extra lives at the end of the level or? Oh fuck! Alright, we're still good. Like. Okay. Done. Find the miracle ball. Ah! I think it's even better on the SMS version because it's very low quality. All right, last world. Here we go. The Quacker Tracker. Small robot golems? I don't know what to call them. Kinda strange that there was only one world where you had the melee attacks instead of guns. I wonder why they changed it for only that one world. It didn't really add anything. Like I would thought they would keep adding more stuff, but then they just went back. Which is okay. Okay with that. I love those frogs. Ooh. Okay. Like some Inca Aztec thing going on. Dig it. SMS screaming sounds more painful. Yeah, I guess that's the reason. Due to the low quality. Okay. We'll need to find the golem. Golem to the bionic metal boy. Ooh, okay. Maybe it's only that one. It's the only one? Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, let's see. It's the only one. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Kevlar said, hello, hello. Hey, that's a cool Daffy Duck game instead of all those Donald Duck games. Yeah. I think there's one more Looney Tunes game coming up eventually. I think it's the what's the guy called in English? The coyote? I only know the name in Finnish. Coyote something something something? Yeah, Roadrunner is the thing they other things they chases. Wile E. Coyote, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Wile E. Coyote. In Finnish he's called Kelju Coyote, which is like cruel coyote. Kinda. Really translated. Orb! Yeah. There's a Wile E. Coyote game. Yet unpicked. So eventually, yes. We'll get to see that. Those are a little trolly. Because there's no way to know about those spikes. It is what it is. Not always fair. We're gonna get killed by the next spikes. Watch me. Oh, I missed. Missed the crucial thing. I tried to avoid them. I really tried. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Of course. Of course. Ugh. See the robot? I see him. Moving. Moving! He's not moving anymore. Next one. Go say him hello. Done? Done. Well, I gotta say one thing. There's no difficulty spike in this game whatsoever. Like, not even the sense of... well, like, you know, as the game progresses further, usually the later levels are harder. But I'd say there's no major difference in difficulty. All the levels are pretty much the same. For the most part. I suppose these are a little harder, but not much. This has been another episode of Analyze Your Sega Master System Games TM. Tune in next week for another analysis of Superboy 3. Too bad we've already done that game. The spirit lives on. Spirit of Superboy lives on. I'm gonna get hit by spikes. 100%. Okay. I think those were just for points. Those statue thingies. Or whatever they are. Good one. Good one. So no spikes, but insta-appearing enemies. Oh fuck! But I got it down. One man. Oh, there we are. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I mean, the game probably won't let me finish it like that, but let's see what happens, because that's the last level we had to play. Okay, yeah, indeed. So according to the game, we haven't beaten all the levels because we skipped around, but there is a code to just view the endings, and there are 3 endings in this game. Not 1, not 2, but 3. There's one bad ending, and then there's another bad ending, and then we have the good ending. So at this point, what we're going to do, we are gonna go ahead and just watch the endings, because we have beaten all the content this game has to offer. So you beat each level individually. Yeah, I've gone through all of them. I've gone through all of them. All levels are beaten. Unleash it. Restart Mania. It's not enough you restart the game. You have to restart the whole thing. That's brutal. Alright. Let's check the ending. So first bad ending. Left, 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 right, right, start game. Yosemite Sam, you varmint duck. You can't finish the game unless you played on hard difficulty setting. Now go back and try again. What kind of suck rule is that? Let me decide. What the fuck? You are not the boss of me. Okay, so that's the first bad ending. Then we're gonna go ahead and check the second bad ending. Kinda nice they let you do that. Left, left, right, 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 start game. Yosemite Sam, you varmint duck, you didn't get all of my golden movie awards. Now go back and try again. Don't you guys love that artwork? Obviously he has not come to appreciate my incredible talent. What's the story in this game? In Hollywood, so I think this movie team, maybe all of these were sets, like movie sets. Guess that's the joke. Man, this title screen is amazing. That animation, it's top notch. I'm not even sure what he's referring to with those collectibles. Maybe it's these statues. They're Oscar statues. Okay, good ending. Left, 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 right, start game. Alright, here we go. Well done, Duck. Here, have this reward money for getting all of my golden movie awards. Mine, it's all mine. And there you have it. Daffy Duck in Hollywood. What an amazing game. What an amazing game. If the bad part was the fact that you'd have to collect all those. I think the movie awards were the little golden statues that I was wondering about what they were. So it will come off as a surprise, like you first beat it in easy and then the game is like, well, you haven't actually beaten it. So you have to beat it on hard, and when you beat it on hard finally, then the game, only at that point the game has the decency of telling you, okay, you actually also have to collect the statues to get a good ending. Sharpie went to Hollywood with the Pink Panther. It's a common dumb licensed game team. Yeah, and then we had Bart versus the World, which also was like a movie, kinda. It had all these places around the world, and they were kind of filming something. At least I think that was the idea. Like Mr. Burns was making a movie. They used to do that. Spot goes to Hollywood. Well, there you go. Nowadays they only have Revenge 2 goes to Korea. Alright. I mean, Korea would.